Hi there, folks. It's Jonathan Denwood here from WP-Tonic, and in this video, I'm going to be looking at some of the best AI tools in 2024 that can help you if you're a coach looking to build an online membership website, either traditional evergreen or with a community element. I've got a lot of experience myself in using AI tools for my own business. I think I've got some great insights to share with you. I'll be back in a few moments, folks. I'm coming back, folks. So you're a coach, you're looking to at some AI tools to help you run your business, maybe build a membership website. I want to point out that I've written a really detailed post on this subject. You find the link in the video description underneath. I go into even more detail than this video. But before I go into some specific tools, I want to point this out, that the biggest return, the biggest buck for your dollars are going to be some tools that you're going to be surprised that I'm going to be talking about. They won't directly come to you as AI, but they are. And the first couple of tools that I'm going to be talking about, you're going to get the biggest return on your dollars. Then I'm going to gradually look at more niche tools that are really useful, and some of them I use myself, but you won't get the maximum return for your dollars. Hopefully that makes some sense. I think it does. So let's start off. What's one or two tools that in your mind you might think aren't AI, but they're very much to some level AI? Let's start off with one, Canva. Now, Canva is more of an online digital editor, a kind of competitor to some of Adobe's tools in the creative area, but it's a lot more than that. And they do a fabulous free product, but I would strongly advise you to consider the pro version of Canva, which is around $100 and $130 a year. So it won't bankrupt you. But I use Canva on a daily basis. Now, it comes with some powerful AI elements about image generation. They've got a specific AI tool for image generation, and it's improving every week. One of the better things, it comes with a library of pre-designed images. You don't want just to take images off the internet. If they come from certain photography agencies like Getty, you can get into a very expensive situation by just copy and pasting images off websites. If they come from agencies like Getty, don't do that. And there's no need, because with something like Canva, you've got an enormous library of images, and then it can generate images. There are specific AI tools that can generate images for you. Adobe's got one, but I tend not to use it because I just don't want to utilize Adobe's products, really. Adobe's image generator, though, is one of the better ones. A lot of the others have really crappy interfaces, I've found, that I personally find very frustrating to use. They really are good for sake of interface, a lot of these image AI tools. Canva is not one of those. Another one that you might have not considered, but I use also on a daily basis, is Grammarly. Now, bad grammar and spelling is not a good idea, not in general. And also Google really looks at your text and marks it down for SEO if it's poor grammar is utilised. There's another tool called Hemaway, That's free, but I also would utilize the paid version, and I would pay for the paid version of Grammarly. It's worth it. It's like Canva. It's around 130 a year if you pay yearly. Well worth it. Hemaway, it's got a superb free version, but it also has a paid version. Hemaway, what does that do? It really, you put article in and it really tells you in a really simple way the readability of that piece. I've got to tell you, most people overwrite their content. It's too wordy, it's too long, and they don't get to the facts quick enough. It affects, I don't care if you've got MA in English, you've got your PhD in English, you're going to write, if you're being exposed a lot to the academic environment, your writing style has been crucified by that experience when it comes to online writing for students and for the general public. In general, your writing style needs to be aimed at 7th to 8th grade to be really quickly digestible and to get your messages and concepts across as quick as possible. A lot of people that have been exposed to a lot of higher education find this excruciatingly difficult to do, but you've got to do it, and Hemaway really helps you. Another tools is in helping you write content. Now, a lot of people don't have a problem. They can knock off content. I've known a couple of people that have been highly educated and they just have writer's block all the time. I've never really suffered from that, but I have my own problems about my own written content, but I've never had this writer's block problem. But I've known a couple of people I've been very close to, and it's been an agonizing problem for them. A tool out there that's very popular to help you with that is something called Jasper. Really great tool. It's not the cheapest thing out there, but it's not ridiculously priced as well. I use something called Koala. It's the same, the Australian small kind of bear creature, the koala bear. So I use the koala writer myself. That is the tool that I use. AI writing tools have their place. Any content that comes out from an AI writer has to be read, has to be checked, has to be edited. Just knocking it out and banning it on a website, you're not going to be doing yourself any favors. It all needs to be checked. Added value has to be added to the content. I'm not in this video going to go through how you add that value. I'll do that in other articles and other videos. But as a tool to get over writer's block and give you ideas, these tools can be great. When it comes to SEO, there's a number of tools out there that can help you with your SEO. There's WordPress plugins. I've written an article about that. You find that on the WP-Tonic website. And there's kind of SaaS-based tools. SaaS is software as a service, subscription-based online tools to help you with your SEO. One that I use that's really great value is Nero Writer. That's what I use, and it's really helped my SEO quite a lot. So definitely go over and have a look at that. There's also a number of video editing tools. There's been an expansion of different services from Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, X, formerly known as Twitter. You can now upload video to Twitter. There's a load of these platforms and they all need different ratios and different layouts. Some like landscape, some like portrait mode. Getting all these, they have restriction on the length of the video from 30 seconds to 10 minutes. It trying to do all this manually is a nightmare. Well, some of these tools can really help that. Now, when it comes to turning your video or some of your, if you're doing consultations one-to-one and you need to provide a transcript of the conversation, a tool like Otto AI is really very helpful in producing quite accurate transcriptions. You're probably going to have to read through it. It won't be 100% perfect. They used to, a lot of these services, if it's pure AI, its accuracy will be between 85 and 95%. The more the expensive the tool, AI transcription tool, the more accurate. But even if it gets to the high 95, it's really important that this transcript is as perfect as possible. You are going to have to go in and edit it. But compared to the time, if you had to just listen and type out, there's no comparison. It just really help. The tool that I use is Happy Subscriber. It's one of the best value tools. It's around 85 to 90% accuracy. If it's something that has to be as close to 100, I employ somebody to edit that Happy Subscriber text for me. If 85 to 90% accuracy is okay, I do a rough job myself. I'm going to leave it at this. There's a load more tools that I could go through. Like I say, I've done that through the article, the post I've written. You find the link in the video description underneath. If you found this video really helpful, give us a thumbs up, folks. And if you're generous, subscribe to the channel. It really tells YouTube that I'm doing a good job and it encourages me to make more of these videos. I'll see you soon, folks.